Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Yeah. So, here's my thing. If you guys don't like Kyrieirving, just say you don't like Kyrieirving. Stop with all this cryptic message and trying to go into the psyche of. Stop that bull. You guys tried to make Kevin Durant be the bad guy. Y'all lynched him on TV when he left OKC. Y'all let Westbrook, he went in buck dance. We all know what he did. He was riding that train when Isaiah Thomas, the greatest point guard ever, or one of the greatest, said that Kevin Durant's problem was with management, which it was. But they wanted to make it about Westbrook because that's a better narrative. That's a better story. Now the Kyrie thing. The Kyrie saga. They're trying to make Kyrie out to be dramatized. And this is the problem with the NBA. This is why nobody likes the NBA. Because they only promote one athlete. Everybody else is seen as the bad guy, or they're just an auxiliary player, whatever that word is. That's what they are. Now you got Kyrieirving and everything posting a puppet pic to Nick Wrong, and then Nick Wrong's gonna basically come out, well, prove me wrong then, prove me wrong. Nick Wrong, you are wrong. You always wrong. You ain't never right. Brandon Marshall be putting you in your place. He be looking at Nick like, dog, how you gonna tell me about football? It's crazy. Just crazy what these guys do and everything. It's just mind-boggling how Kyrieirving is crucified every day. Him and Kevin Durant are lynched every day in the media. They're lynched and nobody says nothing. But Westbrook could come out and dress like a fairy and everybody just is like, don't talk about Russ, leave him alone. But I'm telling you, if it was Kevin Durant and Kyrie dressed as a fairy, they would have been destroyed. They would have came out, they would have dissed them, they would have talked about them. Everybody would have been like, see, I told you, that's why they be acting so emotional. No, they act emotional because they tired of the bullshit that you, the fans, and the media bring to them every day. When everybody else has done this same shit, now they don't want to. Now all of a sudden everybody is like, oh man. Now everybody want to say something because Kevin Durant was whooping LeBron ass when he evened the playing field, which he did. And then Blake Griffin, shut your ass up, nigga. Man, ain't that chick still killing you with palimony? Ain't you getting killed? How about you did like in my Mr. KC voice? What you need to do is stop focusing on LeBron nutsack, and you need to focus on that bitch of yours, because your bitch, man, she taking all your money. Shout out to Mr. KC. That's my dog. That's my big homie. Say, man, I'm telling you, man, I told you before. Man, hey, see, these guys need to worry about these bitches instead of worry about defending a narrative that we know is true. Look, LeBron, created super teams, all right? So stop it. Stop with this Boston Celtics shit. You know, stop with that. Stop with all of this narrative to try to make your guys look good and look better. Stop it. It's the hypocrisy of everything you guys are saying. Paul Pierce, Danny Ainge, came in, got rid of all the other pieces around Paul Pierce because he knew those teams couldn't win. He kept Rondo because Paul Pierce was saying that he liked it. Rondo and all of them were cool with Rondo. Danny Ainge loved Rondo. Doc Rivers came in, him and Paul Pierce bumped heads. You could go look at this video I made. It's called The Moment of Truth. Watch that video of Paul Pierce breaking down what happened. They traded everybody around Paul Pierce. Danny Ainge, see, Paul Pierce thought they were rebuilding, but Danny Ainge said it's sort of a rebuild, but no, we're trying to build a championship caliber team. Because all those other guys they had, Danny Ainge knew, oh, we can't win a championship with these guys. So Kevin Garnett, who didn't plan to go to Boston, he was out there. He really was supposed to go to Los Angeles with Kobe. But the problem is that Kobe had too much power over there, and Garnett didn't want to go there with the guy who got that much power. Nothing against Kobe, it's just, KG is too much power. He don't want to deal with that. So it wasn't no disrespect to Kobe. He just didn't want to deal with the power he has, and Kobe could get mad one day. You ain't doing this. Anything could happen. Not saying Kobe would have did that to KG, but he could have if he got real upset. So Kevin Garnett went to Boston because Minnesota was in a rebuild stage. They didn't. Latrell and Sam Cassell and those other guys got old. And then Kevin Garnett, him and Wally Szczerbiak never got along. They were never cool. But Wally Szczerbiak used to go at Kevin Garnett. Used to be like what? He used to battle back with him. Wally Szczerbiak was an exceptional player. He was pretty good. But KG used to hate on him. But KG got traded. Ray Allen was in a thing where it was a rebuild because they were going to go after Kevin Durant. So they traded Ray Allen, got some picks from the Celtics, and that turned into Kevin Durant, I believe. So they didn't plan. They didn't go on a damn boat together, holding each other's dick and massaging each other's balls and saying, I think we ought to go to Miami. What you think, Melo? But how much we getting? Melo saw they weren't getting paid shit. So Melo said, nah, I'm staying in New York. I need the bag. Because Melo, in his NBA contracts, he's made way more than LeBron, D-Wade, and all of them. Because Carmelo got the bag to secure himself because Carmelo knew if he gets hurt, what security does he have? And that's what happened with D-Wade. When D-Wade was getting hurt, he had no security. People saw, man, they gave Bosh this big contract because Bosh was more valuable than him or LeBron on that Miami team. But I'll get to that. I want to get to these LeBrownie stands and all these fake stars, fake superstar players who didn't have enough balls to get their team over the top. Chris Paul a scumbag, but dog, you was soft. You was coming up short in big games. You and DeAndre couldn't do nothing but catch an alley-oop dunk. Nah, he's good on defense, but he's a specialist. I'm not paying a specialist all this damn money. I need a guy who could play both ways, who could play both sides of the court. And that's what's wrong with these players today. They're getting these deals and they only can do one thing good. Now they started the super team. Stop defending LeBrownies. That's the problem. That's why the NBA, or I like to call the LBA, that's why the LBA is fucked up the way it is. Because y'all have given this bum ass nigga all this power all these years. Now it's destroyed everything. He's allowed to go make a team. He's allowed to do this. Then they want to blame somebody else when he's the one who started the shit. Well, he was just doing what Boston and everybody was doing. Boston was at the end of their rope. That's why they only won one championship. They could have won back-to-back, but KG got hurt. He was old. Dog, basketball years and and regular life years are different. It's like dog years. Like everybody love to use that, oh, Jordan beat the Pistons in their prime. They was not in their prime. Everybody like, well, this was 29, 27. 20. I'm like, dude, like Detroit T said, Doug, the youngest guys on the team, Doug, was John Sally and Rodman. Everybody else, you know how many years they've been in the playoffs? Do you know the pain? Do you know the mileage your body takes? Why do you think Michael Jordan took off? Not just because his dad died, but Michael Jordan took some time off from basketball. He was in the playoffs since '85. Do y'all know how much that is on your body? And then you got to also think about the injuries you accumulate along the way. Isaiah Thomas had a serious ankle injury that could have ended him. And he won Game 6 for the Pistons. They should have won that series, but they called that ridiculous call on they called that ridiculous call on Bill Laimbeer because they didn't like Bill Laimbeer. They didn't like him. They loved Kareem and Magic. Kareem and Magic were the good guys. This bullshit anime or any bullshit storylines these guys make. What the hell is going on? Man, I'm glad I ain't over there, man. They be on this bullshit every morning. But just because Isaiah was like 29 or 30, you gotta times that by 20. They actually were 4. You gotta times that by 2. They actually was 60 in basketball years because they played so many games. See, people don't understand sports. That's why I don't argue with them. They body themselves. They stupid. You got all these fake ass niggas on the internet be trying to tell you what's what and what's not what. And you watch with your own eyes that somebody did something and then that somebody come with something stupid. They always, all the brownies is nothing but a spoiled brat. They always trying to defend him. And then when nobody can just blame him, they got to be like, well, what about Kevin Durant? Well, let's talk about Kevin Durant. Is Kevin Durant wearing wigs? Is Kevin Durant wearing purses? Y'all done tried to Photoshop him as a female, which is disrespectful. They did this they always do this to black athletes where they're trying to degrade them and demasculate them by making pictures talking about, what if KD was a woman? Bitch, what if you was a woman, pink folk? You pink ass motherfucker. How about you was a woman? How about your white bitch is a man with a mustache? Let's see that shit. How about y'all promote that shit? But y'all want to promote that shit in our neighborhoods. And Pierre, I'm so disappointed in you. You gonna say that bullshit about Kwame. Let's talk about you. What have you been in since How to Be a Player? You were in BAPS, nigga. You were in BAPS. What happened to you, dog? Yo lame ass. You was lame in How to Be a Player. They should have had you in New Jack City when Nino Brown stabbed that light ass nigga. I never liked your pretty ass anyway. All light skinned niggas was dead that day in New Jack City. Every light skinned nigga was done. After that, light skinned niggas was getting slapped, pushed around, everything. But what about you, man? Huh? You gonna defend that Lil Nas X bullshit? Where this dude is talking about I'm having contractions and shit. Do you know what that does to the young kid's mind, you dumbass light motherfucker? Your son gonna come up to you talking about, daddy, I'm pregnant. All type of dumb shit. And see, this is the problem. Y'all keep blaming the woman. No, it ain't the women's fault. It's you soft ass niggas. Y'all bitch ass niggas. Y'all allowing this shit to happen. Y'all allowing this shit to happen. Y'all allowing this bullshit to happen. Y'all condoning this fuck shit. Y'all condoning this. If you are a homosexual, stop dressing up like the shit you don't like. If you don't like pussy, stop dressing up like you pussy. That's what I'm saying. You got women out here who dykes trying to be men. I looked at a dyke the other day. I'm like, bitch, I wish you would. I'll slap the mustache off your mouth. You don't know shit about being a man. Then they want to have all these surgeries and all this dumbass shit. But yet you don't like men, but you want a dick like a man. What kind of shit is that? Nobody has explained to me yet what the hell that means. What does that mean that, oh, I'm dressed like a man, I'm butch. Like, why? You hate men. Like, I've met some homosexuals that were on white that my sister was a friend with in Houston. He dressed like a man. Wore a suit, a tie, everything. And then I was just like, asked him a question. I didn't want to be offensive, but I was like, I was just asking, I'm like, since you're homosexual, like, why aren't you dressed up like a female and all that? You know what he said to me? He said, I don't do that extra shit. Why would I dress up like a female? I don't like females. I like men. That's what he said. He was saying that y'all motherfuckers are dressing extra. Y'all doing too much. Y'all are. You dressing up like the thing you hate. That's self-hatred. You just hate yourself. You don't hate men. You just hate what you are. That's all. You just hate what you are. You just hate the way that you can't pull it out or you can't stand up and pee. You gotta have surgery and do all that, and some of the men gotta split their dick into a vagina, all type of shit. It's alright, man. Y'all hate yourself. I understand. Y'all hate yourself. Y'all want to be accepted, but you don't want to be accepted as what you came out your mama's coochie as. You don't want to accept that. Everybody has flaws. Everybody. You have some men who aren't well endowed. You got some men who ain't well endowed. They don't have the long meat, the long stroke. They don't. But do they gotta go kill themselves? No. Sex you can work on. Some people are just naturally gifted. They're great at sex. They ain't gotta work on it. They step in the room, it's over with. They done got 2-3 bodies on them. So, but you gotta understand, just because you're not great at something doesn't mean you're illegitimate or you're lame or you're not welcome or you're not accepted. See, that's the problem. We got too many judgmental motherfuckers when they ass is the ones who really don't like themselves. They don't like themselves, so they gotta come hate on your shit because you feeling good about yourself. So they gotta find something to tear you down. Oh man, he got a little petey whacker. Oh, he can't stroke well. She said he can't stroke well. Why you acting like a little bitch and spreading that shit? If you worried about somebody else, then you must not got shit popping. And that's the facts. You got content creators always name dropping, calling people out. And it's like, for what? What does that gain? But Blake Griffin, I'ma call him Kate Griffin. Nigga, your name Kate Griffin. Like my boy Smackwater say, oh, cake ass nigga. You cake ass nigga. Cake ass nigga. Which one of y'all nigga done put dick on Lil Nas? So I'm just saying, it's the truth. You cake ass nigga. Why? LeBrownie's giving you a bag, or that's your buddy? The LeBron hate. Nobody hate that bitch ass nigga. That bitch. Nobody hate him. We tired of his soft ass. We know a soft ass nigga when we see one. He's soft. That nigga ain't down to put in no work. He ain't down to do nothing. He quick to point a finger, man. It was his fault. You see my numbers? I dropped 30, 12, and 11. But you lost the game, you dumbass nigga. Did you win? No. Okay then, your stats don't mean shit. You think if Kobe Bryant ain't dropped 81 and they lost, you think we would be talking about the 81? No. They barely talk about Michael's 63. They like he dropped 63 on Boston, but did he win though? Did he win the series though? No, he didn't win. So why the fuck you talk about Michael bald-headed ass? It's like, dog, they always glorify individual statistics instead of going off on the team. They always give one guy the praise in a team sport and they don't give nobody else no praise. Everybody else ain't shit. Like Michael Jordan went out there and beat all 5 guys by himself. Or LeBron went out there and beat all 5 guys by himself. Kobe and Michael had to score the majority of the points by themselves to help lift the team. Excuse me. And that's the problem. You got all these damn media people always trying to start some shit with Kyrie. Kyrie could be over here. He just put out a message talking about take the mask off, be yourself. He was giving an uplifting speech, you dumbass white boy. Gonzo and Skip Baseless and Shannon Guzzler not so sharp. Call that nigga Guzzler, Shannon Guzzler, because that's all he do is guzzle down LeBrownie. Guzzle that LeBrownie's down, don't he? He eat that shit whole with his little soft ass. That's what they do. Everybody thinking Kyrie crazy because you guys have turned them into that. Kyrie is a guy who wants to play basketball, but Kyrie's also a guy who's passionate in other things he's learning. He dropped Rock Nation because he saw what Rock Nation was. Rock Nation ain't shit. They just a big cover-up. They're a cover. That's all they are. They don't do their job. They neglect you. They see what Rock Nation does is they go after artists or players or entertainers that have already been developed. And then they bring them in. That's how they are. So that's how it is. You guys with all this bullshit, it's like, look, man, nobody got time for all this fuck shit. You guys love narratives. I don't. I just watch the game and I'm good with it. You guys are going off about the damn Galloway shit. They going off about the Galladay. He getting paid all this money. What? All he did was get 3 receptions. He was targeted 8 times. Motherfucker, Daniel Jones can't quarterback, nigga. If Daniel Jones actually learned how to throw a decent damn ball, Galladay could be going off. Galladay can't get off, and that's why he went over there and cussed that damn cracker out. Cussed that pink ass boy out. Motherfucker, throw the damn ball better. You throwing ducks out here, I'm about to get killed. Galladay was getting sprayed all day, all night. But you biatch niggas trying to say, man, no, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, you saying all this and shit, but no. Galladay, man, Daniel Jones. Y'all capping for Daniel fucking Jones, who should have been out the league 2 years ago or a year ago. The guy can't play quarterback, man. He can't play. He can't play quarterback. But see, you guys want to diss Cam. Y'all want to diss all these black quarterbacks. And I'm saying, for what? Why y'all want to diss these guys, but y'all give Daniel Jones a pass? Galladay should have knocked his pussy ass out throwing them sorry ass passes. Should have knocked his pussy ass out. But thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what y'all hear, y'all can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for y'all support, man. I am out. Deezy.